Alright, hey guys, this is Damon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So, I actually checked the last episode, and I got around 30 minutes, but it's going to be a little bit under 30 minutes. It's probably going to be like a 26, 27 minute video, because it usually takes me like 2-3 minutes to start the game up. So, let's go ahead and start this up. Find Lord Manny. If we remember, he got captured by the Vanu Beastmen last episode, so we'll see what the hell goes on. He gonna die. Beautiful looking game, beautiful. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, Coca-Cola Vanilla, fantastic. I just wish you can find frickin' vanilla Pepsi. Vanu must have taken him to the village, may have to present their chieftain. He's a smart kid, knows what he's doing. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Lynette what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mr. Zhed, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Manny in my absence, I beg you take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Good kid. Good kid. He understands it all. Yeah, but as I was sitting there saying, I don't know. I just keep thinking of stuff. It's just... I just don't know what to record all the time. That's kind of why I'm playing this. This is like a go-to game right now for me because I fell in love with it again. And now that we're past Realm Reborn, like, we get to the real fun parts of the game that I actually personally love. Like, Heavensward, I went through it as I sit back, maybe in... I might have well, no, when I actually restarted playing this game, I probably started it, I think I was towards the end of Heavensward, so I had to end up finishing the end part of it. I think in Chapter 3. Yeah, I must have been doing Chapter 3's, like, end portion. And after that, it was pretty simple and able to play. And then I went through all of Stormblood. I flew through that. That took me that took a couple weeks. And that was me steadily playing it every day for like a few hours. Like this time around, I'm playing this for you guys. I'm not playing these games steadily, so it's like there's always going to be breakup points. Like I'm only playing it for like 1 or 2 hours. I think Tuesday this week, that'll be my big record day. I'm going to spend as much time as I can doing this, but I'm going to probably be a bit busy in the morning. With a couple things. That or at least the early afternoon. Actually, maybe that's what I'll do. I might try to wake up early in the morning, do some stuff, and then head out. I'll have to be out of here. I'll have to probably be there by... I'll probably have to leave around like 12:15. So I have to go discuss something with some people and figure some few things out. It's free! Why are you saying woo? Oh my god, I can't say that word. You know why? Go find the, there's one video in particular that every time I hear the word woo, makes me think of it. I think it's a, Flash Gets episode on YouTube. And if I remember correctly, it's solely the one where, it makes fun of Gears of War. It was Gears 5, I think. It was one of the funniest things I ever watched. Your guy doesn't even go woo. I just shook. I put my head in my hand and just shook my head, and I was like, "This is the most accurate thing I've ever watched." Die, bitch, die. We're gonna have to fight some of these guys anyway, so I'm just gonna deal with them. flashbacks to the NFL. Oh god, I'm remembering bad things, people. Don't watch videos that I watch. They leave bad taste in your mouth and you laugh at them all the time. God, little man, he gonna die. I mean, I'll be fine. My character has enough health with the armor and stuff to actually take the most long. Oh, it's fun ain't playing games. He's whooping that ass. I like the fact that he runs this slow and they act like this was okay. It's like, don't worry, he runs at a crawl while you run like a sprinter. Although I am still depressed. I found I haven't made mention. It's probably like several days after it happened, but I'm still depressed by the fact that Sean Connery died. I don't even think I made mention of that in the episode the day it happened. That depresses me. It actually, you know, the bad thing is it really made me want to rewatch all his old James Bond movies. Because that's the only thing I ever remember. I remember him in that, and I remember him in The Rock. And the only reason I remember him in The Rock is because my brother made a lot of freaking jokes about that movie. Like, Rock's the best. Like, that movie's funny, has a lot of action in it, it's pretty good. Then you have, I don't think I actually sat there and watched all of the Red October, but I do remember him in that movie too. But I primarily remember from James Bond. I kind of fell into the same trap that my dad recommended me with, which is he is the best James Bond, which he is not wrong. He is a fantastic James Bond. I dare say he's probably the best James Bond, and the only reason I can say that is because I don't know. I don't know if it was just like the way he came off as him, but like he just seemed like such a cool guy. Manny, will you please just frickin' run? Why do you use it when you get punched? You just sit there like a dumbass. Because there's like that going on. Although I will say I really love Goldmember. Goldfinger. Yeah, it's Goldfinger. I'm thinking Goldmember because I'm thinking of Austin Powers. Another great movie. Another great movie. Cowering like a bitch. Oh, that's so great.
Reinforcements. Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds.
English.
Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes.
And a big ass whale. The only thing that thing kind of reminds me of, it's like a miniature version of Final Fantasy X's Sim.
The white, mighty Bismarck, lord of the mists.
A flying whale? By the Fury, it's a primal.
God damn it, Manny. Run away!
Damn!
I feel like I kick all their asses.
Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Hey, look, it's Sid.
Aye, aye, Chief.
I don't know if there's. I don't know if Biggs and Wedge ever got their voices changed. I think Sid might have, but I can't be.
All aboard!
I can't be exactly sure. I want to say yes. Job done. Clever bitch. Yeah, I actually don't remember. Sid? Maybe Sid had it. Maybe. I don't know. I actually can't remember. Frightened me for a fleeting moment at most. Ha ha ha. Yeah, my ass. You're a bitch. Well, chiffon. Oh, we're all still alive, my friend. Let us take solace in this most simple of blessings. Oh, I feel better. God only knows what might have happened had we not have been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you hadn't come and done the same for us on a few occasions. Alright, more than a few. Yeah, thanks, Sid. It was a blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, the Holy See had petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with the creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with an Asgardian lording in tow. Small world, I thought, just as the lording's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured and risking all to rescue him. And the rest of it, they say, is history. I've been up here for how many days? Right, well, I had to cut the short reunion, but I'm here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend, we'll speak again soon, I promise. I've been here for a few days. It's only been like half an hour? No, it'd be, no, actually, wait, maybe like just under 45 minutes. Very well, I admit it. I was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know me, dead. On the other hand, my risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in covering the resist for a new primal. That, old girl, is no small feat. You made an historic discovery, a fact even Lady Lynette will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return home? So, Biggs and Wedge are here. Where are they at? Those are here on the ship repairing it, but I don't see those two. Actually, I don't even know where Sid went. Who we talk to? Lady Lynette? Okay. I could fly my bird over. Yeah, booyah. Oh wait, I actually can't fly yet. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't fly in this. Yeah, for the record, if anybody's curious, to get flight in this game, I think you have to either complete the side missions to increase your ether current connection to a local area. You can do it automatically in Realm Reborn because it was never designed for it, and because Square Enix never designed that area to actually have flight in it. When they did finally update the areas of the map, they actually just gave everybody the ability to fly full speed on their mounts. In comparison, don't have access to that just yet. And I'm too lazy to go do all the things for it, so you can only imagine. Praise alone, I feared the worst. What happened out there? Numbnuts got captured. We learned about a new primal, and all hell broke loose. Primal, are you sure? And now that I think of it, Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. However, I've learned to compare it with summonings. The presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior to the people at Camp Cloudtop. I mean to say they have fallen under the primal's influence? I recall reading of such things documents provided by Master Alphino. Africans are important, Lady Lynette. I little recognition from the hero of the hour. A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Why, yes, you are right. Of course, Mr. Zed deserves all that and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, there is naught else to discuss. I will depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mr. Zed, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Horsefont and give my warmest regards to the Count. That's it then. No more forays into enemy territory. Very well. I can see my services no longer needed. Take care, Lady Lynette. Our next meeting take place under more fallacious circumstances. He's an idiot. Horsefont's just shaking his head like, oh my god. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing then. We can speak on the journey home. Please say I just fast travel there and I don't have to actually run. I don't want to run. I'm lazy. Yeah, I don't feel like fast traveling either. I'll just run. Too much clicking, and I don't want to spill. I don't want to spill gil right now. Although, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. No. I mean, I really do want to wait. I'm kind of playing this game until, like, Cyberpunk comes out. I'm actually really looking forward to Cyberpunk. Breathe the fire. I'm just surprised they got away with another delay again. I figured a lot of people... I think some people were actually kind of mad about it. Because I'm pretty sure CD Projekt Red said they wouldn't delay it ever again, and they did. Like, I'm okay with it. I haven't even pre-ordered it yet. I'm kind of on the fence with it. I don't really feel like pre-ordering just yet. I mean, I'm going to probably order it. I'm going to wait for some reviews to come out. Because in terms of story, it does seem like it'd be a very interesting and time-consuming game. In that aspect. But for me personally, I don't know how much I would be enthralled into it. I've been trying to find games that'll be like really fun and entertaining for me that'll take hours to play. And the only game I've ever found that's done that for me is this. And I don't know why. Will you be leaving us tonight, madam? Of course. Oh, wait a minute. The reason I probably actually like this game is because I actually have better connection with this character I'm playing as, where, like, if I'm playing certain games, unless I'm, like, playing as a character I like, I probably won't like it. I confess, as always, I have a fond of airship travel. Feel the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience incredibly invigorating. Well, indescribably invigorating. Well, they have some joy of having cheated death yet again. Aha, in any event, I must make way for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. Manny should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see him if he has recovered from his ordeal? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It just never feels like I ever have a connection to any of it. If I don't have a good connection with, like, a character in a story, I just don't like it that much. This character I'm perfectly fine with because it's just like I've played as him long enough. And it's been like the only character I've actually played as Final Fantasy. Like I played a couple others, but and I supposedly have another character. I don't know what world they're on or what area they're or what like server they're on, but I had to go find them. I actually don't know where I actually don't remember where the hell they're at. Because I was going to delete them, because I don't play as them. Okay. How would you write in? Because he did have to strike me so hard. Who, him? Father, he did not approve of how I handled the matters of Camp Cloud Talk. How I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing a hero, is it? I don't know what he wants me to do for him. He's an idiot. He got backhanded by his father. He's being a whiny bitch. Oh, I love this game. Wish I could have seen the backhand. Might have been impressive. Such a dick. Mr. Zed, my lord the Count has desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artie and Lord Manning. If you would remain here for a moment. For a moment. Blah, 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 blah. I've seen something to go on with Alphino and Taru.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Yamanalane's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Fortom. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What?
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries.
Okay.
Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
God damn it. Yeah, trying to scratch my ear. It's like, imagine trying to scratch your ear and you click something thinking it went through. Though you've won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who would never be swayed, men who would dismiss their efforts and resent your successes, ever as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House the Mile, as manipulating Sir Grano, for he is not a man to dabble politics of his own volition. You may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I'm quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You will speak with Sir Emmerich at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will most likely be in charge of these. Which, if I remember correctly... I think the fastest route is this way? No, wait a minute. We exit here. We'll want to take a left. Yes, because we want to go down. We want to go this way and then hook into that. Alright, we're in the clear. I like the fact that not one person's questioning the fact I have a dragon on my shoulder. Who's the real head there? What the hell is that? I truly wish I could have got Red to play this. This game would have been a lot more fun with co-op. Actually, I don't know how much fun it would be, because in theory, if I'm playing New Game Plus, he's playing it right. I don't know, actually. I don't know how that would work. I guess you could time it to where we're both playing at the same time. No, it's been too long, Hydaelyn. But that visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to play for Master Afno and Mrs. Tataru, as I take it. Whether the detainment reaches the while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I cannot which is more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathering whale. That Granok's accusations are baseless. I have no doubt refuting them will be difficult ever, as he is a knight of Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights of all Vishgards. One to serve as eminence alone. Suffice it to say, the testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. Ah, but of course. In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true, regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Asgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru will be expected to face Sir Grono and a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heavensward and the like. Two of them, by the fury, that could hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mr. Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill. He should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in his head. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord of Horsfont. All here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. I'm sitting on top of... What the hell was that? Why is this in Spanish? From the guide. No ultras. I don't... I've never fully understood why people speak other things than English in this, in hopes that people will be able to read that. I'm 90% sure that's Spanish. I could be wrong. I only know, like, I can probably recognize Spanish. That's about as best as my Spanish is. Like, I don't care about... I learned Spanish in high school and then took it for 4 semesters in college because I was kind of forced to, just to graduate. But, like, I was not interested at all to learn Spanish. Now, if I could go back to college and make a redecision on that, I probably would choose German, just so I can sound like I'm angry all the time. Listen carefully out of here. When trial begins, petitioner will be asked to restate his charges and accused be invited to respond. Then, in accordance with law, they will be asked to reinstate their request for trial by combat. Once the High Druid acknowledges Mr. Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grono's face when he sees his true opponent. It will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? Yes. I don't know, that's the bad thing. Like, I know a tiny bit of German, very few words. But that's because I forced myself to try to remember it.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward.
How much of this trial went on before we got here? I'm actually intrigued.
Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this?
I'm big.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Asgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
didn't even say anything. Am I an asshole to just sit there and say, I wish Square Enix had enough time to put like bad cutscenes in this where like you lose or something, everybody just dies. It's like they just...
Render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous and cast down the wicked.
It's kind of like Resident Evil 5 if you die inside the first town. That'd be hilarious. That or like when Wesker breaks Chris's neck. That's the most messed up thing. I played throughout the entirety of Resident Evil 5, and me and a friend ran into that portion. We couldn't beat it because I think we may or may not have reached the point of the game where it kind of glitches out. I'm just gonna kill this guy. It's easy win. Easy dub.
I have my pride.
I told you I was gonna whoop your ass, didn't I? Now you're gonna get a bitch. Gotta break those chains. You gotta break them chains before he dies. There you go, Alf. No. I just keep running around in circles because he actually doesn't hit you as long as I do this. I feel like this is so cheap. What am I looking out for? You can't hit.
now.
Can't hit nothing.
Down with you!
That's a horrible attack plan. When did he die?
Funny.
For me, it was funny. Gotta help Alpha now. Trapped by them chains. Move the chains. Chains. You can't do nothing now, bitch. Now I got the power. Keep it going, keep it going.
It's over.
Yeah. Told you I was gonna whoop your ass. They won, I mean we won. The Fury has spoken. Alphano Levier, Taru, you have been hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. I dubbed. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks as always. I mean, at least my character didn't end up like the one guy against the mountain in Game of Thrones. That is still one of the greatest fights I've ever witnessed. I told you who I am. Some dead man. But the Fury, what a splendid victory to see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. I have been treated to such a rousing spectacle. It only seems right that I present you with a humble token of my admiration. Pray receive me this chocobo whistle. I got a whistle? With it you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Cool. Magnificent, is she not? Strong, yet sleek. Elegant, yet eager. What say you, Hydaelyn? Will you take her for your steed? Sure. Lord Horshaphant, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory doctrine, so you must remain outside. Touch my bird. My chocobo. It's like a wapta. I wish I could ride a raptor in this game. I did see the fact that you can unlock a T-Rex. Never in a million years would I find myself riding a T-Rex. Oh, there's the ether cormets. So you've obtained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions are met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune to all the local ether currents. In order to tune to some ether currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you've also obtained an ether compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and the distance to the nearest ether current upon use. Should you lose this compass, you may speak with Gilbrand at the Forgotten Knight to obtain another. To review your progress, select Travel from the main menu, followed by Ether Currents. I actually got too lazy and never did that. Black chocobos are the well and good, but the true reward for your effort is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I made to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fortomp's Manor. The Fortomp Manor, the Count has already done so already, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Well, since unfortunately we actually got access to that, I'm going to do something unsolicited. I'm actually going to put the black chocobo as my flying mount. 'Tis my new mount. Hoshafand has given that to my character. My character is now going to use them. I think I can just get here this way, right? Am I wrong to assume? Or can I go down through here? No, I should. Oh, wait a minute. No, you can't go this way. That's right. My bad. I'm just going to sprint there. I think I get there faster. I actually can't. You can't run that way because that one thing's blocking the route, so you actually have to run up through here. And then I think when we get inside the manor, if there's another cutscene, perhaps I'll end it there after the cutscene. If we go in, there's no cutscene though, I'm probably just gonna end the episode nonetheless. Ah, good. That means we can just end the episode here. Ah, excellent. I love the incursions. So, with that, guys, unfortunately, as we always sit there and say, is we have to end this episode right here. I know, calm down. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, as always. I got bored and did this, so if anybody's curious, I actually went out of my way to make all this. I don't know why. I don't ask me. Me not know. I may have too much time on hands and did stupid stuff. Otherwise, I actually do enjoy this. I actually do like the fight in there. I probably will be making an extended portion for the end of Realm Reborn. I don't know. I just feel like it deserves it. We'll see. Again, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We come back, ladies and gents, more Final Fantasy XIV, and I will be sure to see you guys then. And always, thanks.